Hello, everyone, and thank you again for tuning in. Happy Friday, guys. Hope everyone had a great week. Hope everyone has a great and productive weekend ahead of them as well. I'm Crypto Waymo. Now, of course, here you can expect to receive the most recent news and updates in the world of cryptocurrency. So, in other words, when we know, you know. It's just that simple, guys. All right, so I tell you what, with that being said, let's get right into it. Taking a look at today's market, we're up $1.40 trillion overall in the market today, up 1.23% from yesterday. Taking a look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin has moved. Yesterday we discussed Bitcoin at 32.7. Bitcoin has moved to 33.4, up 2.03% in the last 24 hours, still down 0.33% in the last 7 days. We have Ethereum as well coming in. Last 24 hours up 0.12%, 2.44% in the last 7 days. So again, guys, there are gradual strides being made in the market. Of course, Dogecoin moving from 21 yesterday up to 22 cents today, up 3.32% in the last 24 hours. However, down 10.04% in the last 7 days. Shiba coming in at down 0.12% in the last 24 hours, down 3.88% in the last 7 days. So again, guys, as we transition into the weekend, we obviously will just continue to stay posted on news and catalysts, and we understand that that'll help us to identify, what movement we should expect as we approach next week as it relates for crypto. So, just another overview. Not much really drastically has changed. Not much circulation has really come into the market. Not really much volume in the last 24 hours. But all at the same time, as I said, we understand where we stand, and we understand ultimately how this impacts us as we move forward. So, just some insight, guys. Ideally, we'd like Bitcoin to approach 36,000. If so, guys, that reaches or approaches a level of resistance. If we can break that resistance, then as I've continued to emphasize, guys, in my personal opinion, I truly feel that there's a bull run ahead. All right, guys. Now, one of the things that I emphasize a lot is the value of mainstream adoption and how mainstream adoption relates to the value of the appreciation of cryptocurrency, right? And even though we've had an opportunity to take a look at the market, and we'll continue, guys, day to day to stay informative with where we are, where we stand day to day in the market. But again, guys, as I emphasize time and time again, guys, cryptocurrency is not a day-to-day type scenario, guys, in terms of appreciation. There is high volatility with cryptocurrency. If the market's up, it's up. But if it's down, it's down, guys. All right, so we get that. Once we can stomach the idea of that, we then are left with the facts, guys. And here on this channel, we love to emphasize and stick to the facts, guys. All right. So with that being said, I want to give you an example, a very interesting article that I came across that speaks to mainstream adoption. It speaks to where crypto is going in the future. It speaks to financial institutions day after day seeing the value of cryptocurrency and making efforts to accumulate and create systems that will allow cryptocurrency to continue to grow and build, guys, right? Those are the things on this channel that we want to focus on. We want to focus on the things that we can control, which is the knowledge, the information, and we can make those things useful by applying the specialized knowledge that we gather to our portfolios, guys. And this is what helps us to exhibit patience And this also helps us to not be in a panic mode and cause us to sell when ultimately the value is really just literally 3 feet away, right? So check this article out, guys. I thought this was very, very interesting, and I wanted to share it with you, kind of help to give you some insight on where we are as it relates to mainstream adoption, guys. All right. I came across an article on behalf of Square. I'm sure you guys, may have heard of Square. You may have used Square. So, you may have seen a vendor that may have even used Square. Square is, not something that's really new out there on the market. Square is bought in, guys, as it relates to cryptocurrency. It's clear. Square is building a hardware crypto wallet and service with the goal of making crypto more mainstream, guys. Is that not what we talk about, guys, day in, day out? Mainstream adoption, as I emphasize, is right around the corner, guys. Here's another example of Square making sure that they don't miss the boat as it relates to the future of currency, guys. They want to make sure that they're right in place before this ship takes off, guys. All right? This is another example of what we emphasize time and time again, guys. The article then goes on to say, Square plans to build a hardware cryptocurrency wallet and software service, company execs said on Thursday, right? So this is news, obviously, that we're giving you fresh off of the press. This is information that was documented yesterday, guys. Square's goal is to make Bitcoin custody more mainstream, said hardware lead Jesse DeRogaster. CEO Jack Dorsey in June outlined the company's initial thinking about the product, right? So, this is huge, guys, when we talk catalyst, right? I mean, Square is something that's used commonly, day in, day out, guys. And from the information that we see here, Square, the next phase of what they're attempting to do is incorporate cryptocurrency, because they understand, guys, that cryptocurrency is going to be absolutely relevant in terms of appreciation. And this is something, again, as I've emphasized, that they understand the mainstream adoption is right around the corner. So they're getting in gear. So just a vivid example, guys. If you don't want to take my word for it, right, then here's a great example of leveraging facts, right, that speak to mainstream adoption and small examples of why you want to get ready and prepare for it. Let me ask a question. How many of us are familiar with Bank of America? I'm sure you are, right? Another example of a financial institution that you probably easy may pass daily that is getting in gear, accumulating, and preparing for the future of cryptocurrency. Let's take a look at what this article says here, guys. Bank of America has become the latest major bank to make a foray into the cryptocurrency sector. According to an internal memo, the bank has created a team dedicated to researching cryptocurrencies. Bank of America believes that it's uniquely positioned to provide thought leadership on cryptocurrencies and the technology behind them. Very interesting, guys, right? So in other words, from what we're reading here, Bank of America understands not only the value of cryptocurrency, but they're prepared to play whatever respective role they feel they can in taking cryptocurrency to the next level. Hint, hint, mainstream adoption, guys, once again. Let's check out Bank of America's thoughts on cryptocurrency here. Cryptocurrencies and digital assets constitute one of the fastest growing emerging technology ecosystems We're uniquely positioned to provide thought leadership due to our strong industry research analysis, market-leading global payments platform, and our blockchain expertise. Beautiful, guys. So another example of Bank of America, which easily may be a financial institution that some of you may bank with. They're accumulating, guys. They're getting in position, guys. What are you doing? Right? Again, another example in black and white of financial institutions accumulating, seeing the value of cryptocurrency, and also prepared to play a respective role in the process, guys. Again, as I emphasize, you got to determine what side of the coin you're on, guys. Are you riding this wave, guys? Or is this something that you're prepared to miss, guys? If you miss this, guys, this is an educated decision that you allowed to get away from you, right? The banks are accumulating, guys. If the financial institutions are bought in, why wouldn't we, right? Those are the type of questions that we have to ask ourselves. Lastly, one other thing that I mentioned, again, guys, it's all about leveraging the facts. Now, again, you know, this is not financial advice, guys. This is only my opinion. But again, as I emphasize, the value of doing the research gives you every reason to feel confident in knowing that the value of the future is in cryptocurrency, guys. It's no secret. If it is, the secret's out the bag, guys. Now, at this point, we have to determine, how do we specialize this knowledge? Meaning, how do we put the knowledge and the information into action? That becomes the challenge, guys. That's the test that I put before you. If you understand where we're going, get yourself in position, guys. That's what this game is all about. Timing is everything as it relates to this. Procrastination costs you in this game, guys. If it makes dollars, it makes sense, hit the buy button and do what you have to do, guys. All right? I've talked about previously on the channel about my thoughts about Ethereum. I was transparent in saying, guys, that a large portion of my portfolio is Ethereum. If anyone knows me, they know that I'm excited about the value of Ethereum. I love the benefit of Ethereum, not only being store value, but I also like the blockchain system that Ethereum carries. When you do the research, you'll find that there are several altcoins that run on Ethereum's blockchain system, guys. So, Ethereum, the ability to build dApps within Ethereum, right, give it an astronomical amount of value, in which we can't box Ethereum in. I feel by hodling Ethereum, I truly feel, in my own personal opinion, the next 3 to 5 years, Ethereum will clearly top 25 to 50K, guys. That's just my opinion, right? I can be right, I can be wrong. But again, guys, based on my research, based on the value of what I see in the future of that coin, guys, that's what means the most to me, is the research. And again, as I'll always emphasize to you, trust but verify, right? That's how we ultimately can make educated decisions, all right? But for me, it was very interesting when I saw this article that really kind of spoke to some of the things that we talked about the other day in relationship to Ethereum and Bitcoin. Now, why do I think this is valuable, guys? I think this is valuable because I feel that if Ethereum in value at some point flips with Bitcoin, I think that really changes the overall cryptocurrency market. I think that brings more value to other altcoins. For a while, individuals were really just wrapped or fascinated with Bitcoin, and they viewed Bitcoin as a stable coin that they could invest in. They looked at all of the other coins as more of a risk, even a meme or a joke in some instances, guys. So this helps us to see that there's value in other coins outside of Bitcoin. I personally feel that if Ethereum flips Bitcoin, that's a huge game changer. And as I said, I think that, sets the platform for added value for other altcoins out there in the market. Now, on this same article, guys, interesting enough, it goes on to say, Mastercard and BNY Mellon warmed to Bitcoin on Thursday, supporting XRP, Ether, and other cryptocurrencies, right? So sounds like to me, guys, that even if financial institutions had at one time been in denial or not making efforts to become a part of vesting in cryptocurrency, looks like when they look at the facts, guys, they have no other alternative, right? But other than to accumulate, and that's exactly what's happening, right? We've talked about the value of Square and Square's attempt to, play a role in the future of cryptocurrency. We're talking about the value of Mastercard and BNY Mellon. We're talking about Goldman Sachs, right? So at some point, guys, we have to see this for what it's worth. Yes, there is a lot of undecisiveness out there. Yes, there is uncertainty out there, guys. If I could say absolutely 100% that Ethereum would approach 10,000 by the end of the year, I think it would be a no-brainer. But I think the risk and the greater reward, but I feel that the risk cannot compare to the opportunity or the reward. This is game changing. This is life changing, guys. I hope to impact generations to come by investing in cryptocurrency, guys, and being, again, as I always emphasize, on the right side of the coin, guys. I understand that if these catalysts go into effect, that this definitely makes phenomenal returns in the world of cryptocurrency for our portfolios. Now, as always, guys, I encourage you to do your own research, right? Because I feel that the research drives conviction. And I think with the appropriate conviction, you're led to make educated decisions, guys. And that's what this game is all about, guys. Staying connected, identifying catalysts, not falling in love with a coin, guys, but more so falling in love with the value of the coin, guys. Let me know what's in your head. Let me know what you're thinking, guys. All right? Otherwise, I'll catch you on the next one, guys.